All right, in this video, I wanted to talk really quickly with gathering up color inspiration for your next design project. Now, in truth be told, great color palettes come in so many shapes and sizes, but the best place to find inspiration is all around us. One of the things that I'd recommend doing is just making sure that you have your camera. I just use the one that's on my iPhone, and whenever I see bright colors or images that I think are absolutely gorgeous when I'm out shopping or hiking or enjoying my family, I go ahead and just snap a picture and then go ahead and keep it in a scrap file. Now that scrap file can either be a physical folder where you print the images off and drop them into a folder that you keep at your desk, or the more easy option, especially when we're working in digital formats on Canva.com and our other design software, is to just keep the images in a Pinterest folder. I want to go ahead and show you what I mean by that. This is my Pinterest account, and I have gone ahead and created a pin board called Color Love. You are welcome to follow it and add images to it as well. You can see here that there are lots of images that have kind of the color palettes alongside, either on the side or the bottom. What they've basically done is selected colors from the image. And this is really, really useful when I'm looking for a great color palettes. I often ask clients to send me a couple of images that really speak to them or inspire kind of their thinking for whatever the project is. And then I go ahead and upload and select colors in this process that I'm going to show you. So Canva provides a great service. This tool, you can either click the link that I have bookmarked in the post, or you can just type into Google Canva color palette generator and it should pop up this page. There are two options. You can try demo images and just kind of click through and see the images that they currently have, or you can upload an image by just clicking on this upload button and then selecting an image that you have either taken or that you have pulled from a favorite stock photography site. I do have a couple of free commercial stock photography sites that I use really often for inspiration. And so my recommendation would be to Google a couple of those options or check out the ones that I've linked in the post. I'm going to go ahead and select an image that I have already chosen and download it to my computer. Sometimes Canva gets a little crazy, and so I went ahead and uploaded it into a different tab for this recording so we wouldn't have to wait for it to upload. But this image of kind of these green walls and the ocean that you see out here, it gives a very beachy kind of tropical vacation or adventure vibe. So I've selected this image, I went ahead and uploaded it, it pulled it into the screen in Canva and shot back this level of colors, all these colors for me. I love these options, but one of the things that I was really hoping to get was kind of this orangey yellow tangerine color. So what I think I would go ahead and do is take this option and then go ahead and customize by adding an additional color. So if that were the case, what I would do is create a screenshot of this image, and that will save to my computer. And then what I would do is jump into a Canva artboard that I was working in. I would just go over to this uploads button and upload the screenshot that I just took. So once I had that uploaded, I would drop it in here. And I've got this original color palette and with all these little hex codes that I can go ahead and type in once I'm ready to start adding actual colors to my palette. But because I want to match kind of this tangerine orange color, I'll show you how I would go ahead to do that and customize this palette even further for my project. So here's what you do. You go to the elements over on the left-hand side, and I just choose a square or circle and click straight in. I'll size it down just a little bit to kind of match the size of my color palette down here. And then I try and drag it over the top as close to the color that I'm trying to match as possible, even so that it overlaps so I can kind of get a really close vibe on the color. With this box selected, you're going to go up to the top left corner right here. You'll see a square color that matches the color of the box. Clicking on that will open up your color palette. And there are two ways that you can go ahead and create this. There's a lot of default colors right here, and that's probably where I'd start first. I go ahead and click this orange and say that's pretty darn close, but I may want to pick up some of these darker vibes, so then maybe I'd try an orange. This orange is a little bit too much like Halloween for me, so with it still selected, if I wanted to fine tune it even further, I'd go up to the left-hand corner right here where it's hovering under document colors and it kind of has the rainbow box. Selecting this will pull open where those hex codes are, and then we can go ahead and adjust our panel just a little bit. So I want it to be a little bit brighter. I can just move that slider up and down until I kind of get the shade I'm looking for. That's too much Thanksgiving, Halloween. That's too yellow. So I'm somewhere kind of right in here. Now, to be 100% honest, I kind of like both colors that were down here in the default panel. So let's say I'm just going to go back to this kind of yellowish orange, and then I would copy and paste or create another square. And this one, I might change the darker orange. And right here then, we have really awesome color palettes between all the ones that the Canva generator tool gave me and then the ones I've customized for for my next project. So hopefully that is a really down and dirty way to show you how to customize pre-generated palettes, and then how to also use images that you found or taken to help create custom palettes for your next design project.